So this desire to do this research stems from my own personal experience. I think the fact that there are research that's unbiased out there is like a myth, and this is definitely biased by my own experience. So 4 years ago, I had never talked to my girlfriends about sex. This was in spite of the fact that I actually had a lot of struggles with my sexuality. I had been together with my husband for about 15 years at that point, and I really struggled with the classic like desire discrepancy thing. He wanted more sex and I didn't. So it was a challenge for us. We had a good life, we did have sex, but it was a topic of conversation that brought up a lot of stress every 6 to 12 months for us. We'd sit down and have like a talk. So we started, there was a kind of a critical point where we decided to go to therapy for that. And kind of in parallel, I decided that I was going to be brave and start to talk to some girlfriends about some of the challenges we were facing. And so 3 years ago, I invited some girlfriends over to my house. They like all wore yoga clothes and told their partners that they were going to yoga. But they were coming over to my house to talk about sex. We met regularly, every month for that first year. We actually still meet, not quite as regularly, but we still meet. 2 years ago, so kind of 1 year in, I was like looking around, I was like thinking back to where we had started, and I was like, wow, whether they were in relationship or outside of relationship, and some had even like changed orientations during the process, like I just asked them about what they had experienced and what changes in their lives they had seen, and the stories were pretty incredible. And so that kind of was like rumbling around in my head as I was starting the program at JFK. And so about a year ago, I started looking into the academic literature about peer groups and the impact of them. And I found a lot of research actually on their impact on a variety of clinical issues. So diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, but I didn't see anything around sexual health. So I decided to look into it. So a little bit of background, because maybe you don't know a lot about female sexual health. Studies show that 35 to 40% of women experience challenges with desire, arousal, orgasm, and pain during sex. And most of those studies are on like a